Hey, so I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys that I'm not always in the apartment. I decided to go for a walk because I just needed to get out of the apartment. So I wanted to come out here and walk out here and show you guys I'm not always in the apartment all the time. You know, I try and find little spots to hang out. Actually, over here is pretty nice. If only they could keep it that way, though, huh? So I don't know if I actually really want to talk about what happened at my apartment, because it really is petty, to be honest with you. You know, and there's somewhat of an open area out here, but I still feel like there may be distractions because there's people everywhere. And it's getting to the point to where I don't even like making videos in my apartment anymore. There's too many distractions. Yeah. So I did something profound today. I turned in a resume to a place. You know, she said they weren't looking for people, but I said in my head, I'm like, well, okay, well, might as well just drop off a resume to them anyway, because I live right next door. So, said, well, heck, why not? I'm sorry, you guys, I might have to spit or cough or something. I have some nicotine pouches in my mouth because I can't go. Seems like I can't go 1 or 2 days without them, so. Because I just feel like my life is just headed nowhere. For the most part. I mean, there's always stuff I can do, you know. There's always stuff I can do. But, to be honest, this was not the life I envisioned that I would be in, you know, when I was like a younger person and I was growing up, you know. I always thought, like, you know, when I was teenage age, when I was in my teen years, I always thought, like, oh yeah, I'd have like a big wedding and I would get married to somebody, you know. I always thought, like, you know, oh yeah, I'm gonna have this big, great art career and, you know, I'll be like this great artist. I'll be like this really like renowned artist. I'll be like a well-known artist. But, you know, because, you know, back in my teen years, to like my early 20s to like late 20s, like I used to draw all the time. I used to like draw and paint all the time. And I always used to think, oh yeah, my art's gonna bring in like people and stuff, and I'll get paid for my art and stuff, and you know, apparently that was not the dream life I had envisioned when I was a younger person. It's almost like, you know, it's like you get older and it's almost like, I don't know. Yeah, and this is a really nice spot I found. It's like a little hideout spot. I saw a black cat. Black cat ran off. You know, and the conclusion that I've come down to is that there's there are always things watching you, 24/7, no matter what. You know, animals, people, you know. There is always something surveilling you. You can't walk anywhere without, some kind of like energy attaching to you and like surveilling you, and it is what it is. It could be an animal watching you, even though they run off, you know. And people are nosy. People are extremely nosy. It's like they watch you. They watch where you walk. They watch where you go because they're nosy. They can't keep their own business to themselves. They always gotta watch where you're going for some reason. The spiritual gang stalking, if you will, the paranormal gang stalking, always in effect, no matter where you go. It's freaking ridiculous. But I don't know if I want to talk about what happened at the apartment. But figured I'd just come out here and make a video. Might as well. And I'll talk about it at some point, but I don't know if I want to talk about it now. Sorry, I got spent. Yeah. Because when you're in that small ass little apartment, it'll drive you insane sometimes. It's like you need to get out and do something. What I need to do is I need to come out here like way early in the morning when everybody's still sleeping and make videos. Because yeah, these people out here are extremely nosy nowadays. It's like don't you have work? Don't you go to work? It's like, why you gotta watch me? I'm not doing anything. These people, it just seems like, these people drive around all the time, but it just seems like these people, like, it just seems like none of these people go to work anymore. It's like, it's like they're always driving somewhere, but yet they feel like they gotta watch you go wherever you go. It's like, okay, really? I'm not doing anything. Not doing anything either. But I don't really want to be out here for too long because the Matrix system will always send an agent to come and see where you're at or come and walk where you're at. It always happens. It never fails. Because we live in a matrix, you know. There's these so-called people, whatever they are, these freaking agents who just come and find you and just and they just freaking harass you and find where you are. It's like, wow. It's like I can't have any time to myself. Because the stupid matrix system always sends somebody over to where you're at to come and harass you in some way. I'm getting tired of it. I'm getting tired. I'm getting sick and tired of being around humans. For the most part. Sick and tired of being around these humans now. Because they can't leave you alone. You know? And the only time I feel some kind of comfort is when I'm either out in a big open nature area, or I'm just in my apartment, in my room. You know? It's getting ridiculous out here. But anyways, I might talk about that thing that I was meaning to talk about like later tonight or something. Cuz I went over to the gas station to buy Blue Moons. So maybe if I feel like I drink a little bit of beer and if I'm feeling myself and I feel like I want to talk about the situation, I will, I guess. Just ridiculous. Well, I hope you guys are having a good rest of your day, and I'm going to end the stream, or end the video. I'm going to go back. Hope you guys liked the video. And I'll speak to you in the next one here pretty soon. Alright, catch you later, you guys. Have a good one.